next part. So getting through this, you guys are trying to plant this spirit bottle, like in a vault somewhere.
We were thinking maybe. I think Baszo's office is a good shout as long as he's not in. Which I mean, it'd be weird if he was during a war, but like the warehouses usually have like a managerial section
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah.
I suppose somewhere that looks important, like somewhere the spirit ones likes to check out.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Yeah. And putting it in his office is way more damning.
I mean, a vault would work, but
Yeah. No, I like the office idea. So let's put some clocks up that we have to work through. There's obviously, I think, the guards. Well, there's they're sneaking through the perimeter. There's the perimeter, then there are the guards. And then I'm going to add 2 other clocks that represent a danger or a bad thing happening.
Cool.
So we've got to sneak through the perimeter first, and then we've got to get by all the guards that are going to be posted outside the offices and stuff. Okay. So that's where you guys are. You lift up that little metal plate, and you see you're inside the warehouse. It's a pretty big space, and it's not empty. It's actually pretty crowded. There are carriages and crates. You can see a few guys milling around down here. But you've also come during, when there aren't a lot of extra hands on, right? It's peak business hours or whatever. Most of the Lampblacks are supposed to be off somewhere else, dealing with red sashes or protecting the brothel, or whatever. You know that they're not helpless right now, right? But this is the best window of opportunity you have for sneaking in unnoticed. So the first thing you have to do is run round past the perimeter. You've got to make your way through these crates or whatever. There's a big warehouse floor. Up top, you can see there are various ladders that lead up, and there are catwalk spaces up there. And above those catwalk spaces, you can see various staircases and ladders that have roof access. And there are sort of these domed windows up top also. At the very far end of the warehouse, there are these broad staircases that lead up. They sort of zigzag up to some window, sort of tin windowed office area. That's probably where Baszo's office is, and that's where most of the people are concentrated right now.
And towards the other end, or the far end of the warehouse, is where the most of the people are.
Yeah, they're not moving stuff in or out of the warehouse a lot right now.
Where would I put a vault? Oh wait, no, this is not a vault.
Do we kind of see where we might, where Baszo's office, or the office at least some of the tenants might be, or up high, down low?
You could make some kind of action to scope the area.
With my 0 study and 0 survey. Maybe.
Otherwise, yeah, I can. If you mentioned it, then if we see that there are these people up there and everything, can I kind of study the area, see if any one of these rooms, kind of at the top there, seems to be especially office-y.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's sort of one large structure. And where those staircases meet up and go inside of it, there's sort of a walkway. And that's where the windows you see. There, people can walk all the way through. And it looks like there's a single hallway going back that goes into other rooms, other areas. That's probably where the offices are.
So we could make for the ladders, get off onto the catwalks. And...
We're on the outside of the building now, right?
No, you're somewhere inside the building.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We're inside the warehousey part.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, you're outside the office area. Yeah, and it's kind of situated like a lookout, right? So when it was a warehouse, the people running the offices could look out these windows and see everybody, right, working down below. Yeah.
But as we're kind of in the warehouse here, kind of look between me and Bingo, and I say,
There are definitely air vents, right, Justin?
Sure, yeah.
That's a strange question. A scary question, I might add.
might be a better idea than what I think you better.
Yeah, I was thinking, because if we just go up the ladder into the hallway, like, whoever's like, there's people going up and down these stairs and shit. They're
Exactly.
gonna like, they're gonna see us if we find the air vents, right? Because they're probably running all throughout the top of the thing, and we just crawl through the ducts.
Well, there might be some kind of air duct system, but the office structure, that area back there, it is really small compared to the warehouse.
Yeah.
If it does have vents, well, I don't know. We can leave that up to a roll also. They could be big enough to squeeze through, maybe. You're right. It's not guaranteed. You don't know that right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bandy's going to suggest to echo that. Me and the Bingo, I don't think that we're the types of people to really sneak around in a place like this. I don't know about your skills, but if you can try and maybe lure them down, and then we can have some opportunities to get up there without being seen. But I look at Bingo. I don't have a chance of not being seen.
There's a broad smile crosses Bingo's face, and he says, "So you can sneak for a ghost door, but you can't walk your way through a little warehouse or baby Bandy. Too prowl." No, he didn't say that bit.
He kind of rolls his eyes.
Maybe you stick to sending the letters, and me and Echo will handle this.
Yeah.
But I can carry you if you like.
Okay, plan A, we go through the vents. Plan B, one of you knocks down a fucking shelf or something. That way everyone comes down here to check it, and then we can sneak past that way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind
Do
being a
one of those.
distraction. If you two want to go ahead and do the heavy lifting, I can lead these guys at a merry chase.
Well, on top of that, I'm thinking maybe like making it look like someone like fucked up and stacking something or something broke. People are argue about like the guards or whatever argue about like that while we sneak past them. Or just go through the vents. Come on.
Yeah, well.
Well, we've got to work through the perimeter first. So let's carry on.
Yeah.
Who wants to lead this? It could be. It sounds like a group action, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how we'll get you through, Bandy.
Yeah, everybody's
Out of
sneaking
character,
along.
I mean.
Yeah.
Who's going to lead this group action?
Echo, it sounds like you should do it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm the sneaky guy, so I guess I'm leading.
So how do you lead them through? What does it look like as you're leading everybody?
So Justin, how many people are up on this like the catwalk area? It's like they're like looking down over the warehouse, right?
Yeah, there's a few. There's probably there's like 3 or 4 that you can see just glancing right from where you are. It's a good like 50 yards between here and there. And which would be like roughly 50 meters also. So it's a good long distance, and it's pretty dark in here. But there are a lot of lights up there by this sort of office cube thing attached to the roof of the. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Right. So maybe like maybe like we'll say we'll say you guys do this distraction thing, all right? You guys are like doing the distraction thing. I go through the air ducts, right? And I get ready above them, like above these guys. Like you guys draw them. I don't know.
So you got to get through the perimeter first. How do you move through the perimeter? Let's do that first.
All right.
Just describe it to me, right? Like there's all these boxes and crates and stuff. How are you leading everybody through?
Yeah. Okay. I think maybe. Yeah. I think maybe. I'm just like I'm just like finding a path, and we're like leading people. I'm just like having like everyone like leading everyone through like through like the through like the what's the word?
We're Scooby doing for this maze of boxes, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing. Like like the one there's a guy like walking around down there. He like looks one way, and I'm like go, and then like we like go run across like the gap real quick.
Okay, so you're moving along, finding the.
Oh, we make piano noises when we move. That is obvious.
Yeah. It's a little less stealthy, but it's way more cool. Okay, so a group action. Everybody's going to roll the same action. We just take the very best dice that somebody rolls.
Possession is controlled because of our the way we got in.
Yeah, controlled and we'll say standard effect, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so.
And we're all drawing prowl, I guess.
Yeah, I think we're definitely prowling.
Yep.
And I'll give a devil's bargain.
Do we all get to take a devil's bargain, or just one of us?
Any of you? I'm trying to come up with one that can apply to everybody, and everybody who wants to take it can. You can each also push yourself, all that stuff.
I don't think we really need a devil's bargain. I don't know.
I mean, I think I'm just gonna give you stress, and I have no.
Oh, that's true.
So.
Yeah, everybody who fails the roll
makes the Echo take 1 stress.
That's right. The devil's bargain is you let me tick the first clock, this first mystery clock, twice.
Yeah, maybe we leave some evidence, or this mystery.
Or I'll click it. I'll click it once for everybody who wants to take it.
I don't like the mystery clock. I'm not gonna take that bargain.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't understand the mystery clock. I'm gonna leave it alone. So I got pretty good prowl, so I'm just gonna.
Bandy?
Yeah. And
if you're fine with just taking a stress, then Echo. Otherwise,
yeah, I think I'm gonna take a strip. How much is pushing yourself, Justin?
It's 2.
2.
Fuck it. I've barely got any stress. Let's do it.
I mean, no. But the thing is, if I fail, I'll give you stress.
Yeah.
So if you're fine with me failing, so you don't have to take this devil's bargain, then
Yeah, if he fails, we'll only give you 1 stress. That's what he's saying.
Okay.
So otherwise, then I'll just roll.
All right. Yeah. We'll just roll then.
Okay.
So.
There you go. I got you a 6.
Bingo's got the 6.
It's controlled and standard.
Yeah.
Actual 6. Very strange.
Boom, 6.
All right. So you're gonna take 1 stress from Bandy.
Yeah. Like if he probably fucks up and almost gets caught in the middle thing. I should like yank him to the side at one point.
Yeah.
We don't get a crit, do we? Because we both got a 6. Or is that not how it works? I always forget. Like,
No, if one of us rolled double 6s, then we would get a crit. I think.
Yeah. So basically, your result was a 6, and his result was a 6. So they're equivalent. We just take the 1 best roll.
Yeah.
So the result there is a 6, which means you do it, and there's no immediate problem. Oh shoot! And standard effect is going to give you 2 ticks on the perimeter clock. So, ka-chink, ka-chunk. And so you make it through the principal part of the warehouse, and you are up under this sort of staircase. You're still trying to sneak up there, right? You still got 2 ticks on the perimeter to make. And you've got to try and get up there or get access to that place without being noticed. But you've made it just to the bottom of the sort of staircases, these sort of like wire, thin metal stairs that lead up to it.
So the next step is he's getting up onto these catwalks, I suppose, right?
Kind of, yeah.
Are there any ladders that look particularly hidden from sight, like one maybe that's blocked by a stack of boxes, or that's or are they all of them just kind of open?
Yeah, they're visible. At the very least, like maybe some of them at the bottom there's a box in the way, but a quarter of the way up, halfway up, you're gonna be, anybody looking in that direction is gonna be able to see you.
So we're really going to need a distraction here, I think.
Yeah,
this is the place to do it.
Yeah, I think this is distraction.
Yeah.
Right. Maybe we send someone like we have someone like loosen like a, I don't know, loosen like the legs of one of the shelves so it just collapses. Like,
Mhm.
like while people are running over to fix that way, we like scramble up the ladders.
But someone had to get over to break that shelf so they're all looking away from us. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So somebody would be caught.
Because if we break a shelf right next to us, then they're all going to be looking straight at us
Yeah.
and try and climb.
Yeah. Well, who wants to break a shelf?
Yeah. And
My
then,
rec
like you
is
like hide in a
awful.
nearby box while they're looking around, basically.
My wreck is god awful. That's the problem.
I mean, it's not necessarily a wreck. It could be like tinker, or even the shelf isn't the thing. It's just like where you choose to do it, right? It's finding one that's already like you can like, do it like a lot of ways. You can find one that's already about to break and just like kick it.
Yeah, I mean, you still have to kick it though, right?
Yeah. I'm saying there's like a lot of different ways.
You got to skirmish with a shelf. See if that works.
It seems like if you're breaking a shelf, that would be wreck.
Yeah, wreck or tinker. Tinker,
I mean-
that's straight.
Doing a like survey or a study or something could definitely like help you with that. But if you're just like, oh, I just know the right place to touch this shelf and it falls apart, some kind of like yeah, I mean, it's up to you, right? How you want to do that. But you know, no weasels. Don't just say I can consort with this shelf.
No, I was mean like that. I mean, I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are multiple ways to go about it. It doesn't have to be just wreck. You're absolutely right.
Hey, shelf.
but yeah, I don't know who should go do that. Let's see who has the shittiest sneaking ability. Like once we get into the office area.
That would be me.
Yeah, maybe you should do it.
Yeah, then I'll in that case, I'll study the situation, see exactly where the guards are, and then try and see if there are any ways to distract them that spring into mind at first.
Well, that kind of thing is sort of up to you, right? If they're like, okay, Bandy, why don't you not sneak with us anymore, and go find some way to distract everybody. If you want to do something like weird, or not necessarily breaking a shelf apart.
Thing is, with the tune, I'm not.
Ghost.
With the tune, I'm not sure. Can I just use telekinesis or stuff like that, or is that not really? That falls under a tune. That's more of a demonic power or something.
Yeah, that would be one of the special moves.
Right.
What's it called? Where you make storm effects and stuff.
Yeah,
Tempest?
Tempest, yeah. If you had Tempest, I mean, sure, you could just like blow things over. But you don't have that special move, so you can't do that yourself.
You could see if there's like a ghost nearby who could help you.
Maybe you could get a ghost to do it for you.
Then I shall attempt to attune and find a ghost that might help me.
Okay, you want to?
Yeah, man, it's a criminal's warehouse. I'm sure some people have been murdered here before.
Yeah, that is true. Cool.
And I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab my food.
No problem.
So, you want to attune and find a ghost who can help you make a distraction.
Well, I just realized that I actually have compel, which is pretty much just this.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, may attune to the ghost field, forcing nearby spirit to appear before you in a vague command which you give it. You are not supernaturally terrified by the spirit. Da, 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 da. If there are no, the GM will tell you if you sense any spirits nearby. If you don't, you can gather information, maybe attune survey or study to attempt to locate one. By default, they will attempt to sate their need for life essence and exact vengeance. However, when you compel it, you can give it a different order. Lasts until the command is fulfilled or until a day is passed.
You do sense some spirits nearby, Bandy. In fact,
Who would have thunk it?
you sense spirits very nearby.
Oh, good.
They're very close. So they send you off. Do you like separate yourself from everybody when you're going to find a ghost to make this distraction?
I probably wouldn't go too far away since,
Okay.
well, I don't really know.
I suppose me and
Until
Echo
you-
would head towards one of the ladders and get ready to climb as he does this.
Yeah. So you go some distance away.
Yeah.
And
Also, sorry to just interrupt you, but if they're going ahead without me, then I'm definitely going to give them the spirit bottles.
Oh yeah. Who do you give them to, me or Echo?
I think I'll give them to you.
Really? All right.
I mean, the thing is, you have the load for it.
Okay. Then I'll put them down.
okay.
Spirit bottles.
And also, Echo's gone at the minute, so
Is that just like one load for both of
it's
them?
one load for two. Yeah.
I guess you want to be ready to catch them. If we murder someone, you probably want to be ready to catch them, right?
Yeah. The thing is, I also have an arcane implements kit which has its own spirit bottle as well. So
Maybe you should just hold on to that because I'm not going to tune to shit.
yeah, I'm gonna do
I can
that.
tune a little bit.
You might
So
be able to.
so you separate yourself a little bit, and you like. How do you attune to the ghost field exactly?
So I think when I tune, most of what happens is just kind of kneel down, put one hand on the floor, and with the other hand just put it on top of it, and then raise it up to my face. Kind of split my hands across the face, and then my eyes kind of turn a bit. They kind of turn to a different shade of blue, kind of icy blue, and yeah, it's kind of the stereotypical. I can see kind of into the ghost field. It's almost as if I've got lenses on, so toward the size of my vision, it's kind of camera sees through my vision. It's still the normal world, but where I focus, it kind of see into the ghost realm.
Okay.
If that doesn't sound too cheesy.
No, that's good. So you start to see into the warehouse, and there's a cloud that you didn't see before, and it's sort of got a luminescent glow to it. And you don't see one or two spirits, you see many. And when you attune, not only can you see them now gathering slowly, like a mist, into the warehouse through the big warehouse door, you hear them. All several voices calling out in sort of a chant. This sort of like little phrase over and over again. Bring us give us freedom we must have the last sacrifice.
I wouldn't.
The last sacrifice will bring us freedom. Bring us our freedom. And slowly, slowly creeping up through the warehouse. And they aren't all in unison, right? They're talking over each other, right? It's sort of a...
General Cesarus.
Yeah, but they're all saying the same little phrase, just out of sync with one another. As they're marching, crawling like a vapor up through the warehouse. And those are the ghosts you sense.
Right. And kind of look back at the group and just kind of look at the sky and say, oh, God have mercy on us all. And I'll attune to try and compel one of them.
Okay.
And just to make sure here,
Yeah.
this is a situation where these seem to all be separate entities. This isn't one hive mind or anything.
Yeah,
That's right.
it seems like multiple voices, multiple spirits.
Right.
That may be a complication that comes out, right? It's hard maybe to pinpoint just one because you don't see a form. You just see a cloud, maybe the pieces of shapes of people moving through it, but that's going to come out of the dice, I think.
Right.
So you are doing a risky thing. Are you employing any special gear?
I think I will employ my arcane implements. I'll just see. I think there was something about... I remember it had an electroplasm vial, a spirit bottle. I forget what else exactly is in that.
Okay. Arcane implements. Let's look.
It sounds like something that would be helpful.
So, arcane implements: a vial of quicksilver, a pouch of black salt, a spirit anchor in the form of a small stone, a spirit bottle, a vial of electroplasm designed to break and splatter on impact. There's a thing with black salt.
I mean, generally you use salt to as a barrier to spirits. I mean, that's kind of popular mythology, but I'm not sure about black salt.
Yeah. Which is salt, or drive away salt. So black salt is mostly to drive away spirits. Spirit anchors are pay for what you get. It is an anchor for spirits. Spirit bottles we already know about. Electroplasm is for fighting spirits, right? That's a little burn bomb, acid vial for ghosts, basically. Quicksilver.
Just tell him to fuck up a shelf. Or make a load of noise. Or just generally...
Yeah, I'm just...
Have some like ghost cocaine and let them go fucking crazy. That'll
Yeah, I'm just
distract
looking for
everybody.
something. Yeah, I'm just looking for something to give me a bonus for it. But,
I have a flashback plan if this fails.
Okay. Quicksilver is a toxic metallic fluid. The user's mind opens further to the ghost field. Take plus 1d to attune. Roll upon use. Suffer level 2 harm.
maybe not yet.
Yeah, that's all your arcane implements. That's what that would all that would be used for.
And yeah, I'll just do it as is.
Okay. So risky. We're gonna say Yeah, we're going to say limited effect. And the limited effect is, I mean, if you get it, you get it. They will make a distraction for you. Oh, yeah. But then they will immediately be out of control, right?
Right.
You could, yeah. A devil's bargain for you on this. The devil's bargain is... Devil's bargain is that you let me tick this first clock. Mystery clock, mystery clock. Give you an extra dice.
He's desperately trying to get it ticked.
That's not a very good sign.
Only once.
Only once.
Alright, for just once, I'll accept that devil's bargain.
You have an extra dice. Alright. Risky.
Yep.
Risky limited.
Ah. Oh well.
4's not bad.
You've got it. But there's a complication.
Tick the clock 3 times. What do you know?
So you would tune in and you catch out one of these spirits. Yeah, I know the complication actually. You catch out one of these spirits, and how do you issue this command? I think it's what's the spirit look like? It is. It looks like a. It looks like an elderly man, really frail and sort of bent over, moving slowly on a cane, right, little walking stick, and he's separated out from the group, and he's whispering this whole thing as he's moving, and you catch him out, and you attune. He turns and looks at you with his, blink, lifeless eyes. What do you say? How do you give this command?
So, kind of look him dead in the eyes, and I order him. I don't think it's speaking special language or anything. It'll just be a very firm but low voice, just saying, "You will create a distraction for 10 minutes. Make sure that the people up there come down here." And then I just kind of snap my fingers and break eye contact.
Okay. Yeah, so to create a distraction, he starts to scream. He points at you and screams. And all of a sudden, Bingo and Echo, you guys don't see this whole ghost mist or spirits wandering around. But then you hear a scream. And there's this the hair on the back of your neck and your arms and stuff stands up, pricks up, and you smell this sort of I guess a burning smell.
Andy, what have you done?
It's an electrical burning smell, right? It's not like wood burning. It's sort of sharp, and it has like a chemical odor to it.
Tangy, yeah.
Yeah.
It makes it even worse.
It leaves a real mayonnaise-y thing. No, I'm just kidding. And you both hear this voice now. This sort of light and this mist gathers out in the middle of the warehouse. And it says, this voice screaming, "Bring us the last sacrifice! The child will bring us freedom!" And he's screaming at you. And now he's pointing, and his eyes level down and point at you, Echo.
Oh, fuck.
What? They're all looking at me and Echo now, or Echo because he stood next to me.
The ghost is pointing at Echo.
Oh, okay.
The child will bring us freedom! And he's marching forward.
Just towards Echo.
Well, you two are kind of together, but you can tell he's pointing at Echo. At Echo, you go white. With so the both of you are going to suffer some harm.
And me? Didn't do anything.
Ghosts are terrifying. Ghosts are terrifying. They're always terrifying.
Yeah, okay, that's fair enough.
You can resist it. It's going to be level 2 harm for... well, we'll say Bingo is just level 1 harm for terror. But Echo, it's level 2 harm for marked.
Alright, cool.
You can resist it. You can resist it with resolve if you want. But you can hear everybody like shuffling and moving up.
I'm
Like,
gonna
holy
resist
shit.
I'm not going to resist it. My resolve is only 2.
Okay, so it's just level 1 harm for you, Bingo.
Can you give me the, like, it says less effect. I'm just wondering what should I write down, because I'm wondering why they get less effect on.
Oh, it's fear.
mind?
It's just fear. You get less effect for everything because you're like... It's
Less
just
effect for everything.
Yeah.
Okay, I might resist it then. That's kind of
Yeah,
bad.
harm sucks.
It is.
Yeah.
It is bad. Yeah, this is shaking
If it was
you
like,
all
if
over.
it was just like a leg, then it would only be for leg things. If it was a hand, just for hand things. But fear is everything. I mean,
You
you're
are
right. That,
trauma when you get a 6 stress, right?
9 stress. When you feel your stress
sorry,
bar.
9 stress. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good. There's no way I can get a trauma from this because it's 6 minus your dice die, right?
That's right.
God, you don't get bonus dice when you roll it, do you? Cool. Shit.
Okay. So yeah, I take 2 stress.
2 stress.
Damn it. All right. Fuck. That's really shit.
3 stress.
That's just garbage.
So he's just standing there screaming at Echo, and the two of you are like, "Why is he screaming at you, Echo, or whatever?" But you hear everybody up like yelling, like, "What the hell? You see this thing?" And they're scrambling around.
Can I shout at Echo to just run and take it away from me?
I don't think shout is a good idea, but yeah. Let's.
Oh, the ghost screaming is already It's already.
Wait, so is it just staying there, or is it like coming after me?
No, it's just standing there.
Oh, okay. It's just staying there. Let's fucking go. Let's get up this ladder.
Yeah,
It's
you
coming
guys
after
can.
you.
There's only 1 tick left on the perimeter. You can start moving to get up it. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I just want to. As soon as I see this happening, I'm like, all right, well, that's a distraction. Clearly, it hasn't worked at all. I hate you, Bandy. I'm gonna run. Just more run. I'm just gonna, just like,
They
just
are
scramble.
very distracted.
they're very distracted.
They
The
seem
ghost that
distracted.
stood in front of us. Yeah.
So yeah, you're gonna run for it. You guys could do that as a group action again. Just Echo and Bingo.
Cool. And it seems like Bingo is leading this one because he's fucking out of there.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
this is
but
like
if I lose stress on this, I'm gonna get fucked. I've only got 2 stress left now because of that.
I got 4.
sure.
You want to lead it, or you want me to lead it? I don't mind. I mean, I think we'll both pass.
What, if we're just scrambling up a ladder, what is the roll? I'm not sure.
Prowl, because that's climbing.
It's like running
say
and jumping. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'll lead then.
You don't have to. I'm just like, I don't have much stress as well. I'm just a little bit worried.
Yeah, I've got a bit. I can afford the 1 stress.
I don't think we'll fail, but you don't know.
The devil's bargain is if you let me tick the second clock.
Well, the guards.
No, not the guards.
Oh,
This-
you mean the mystery clock?
The second mystery clock, the one below the first one.
Oh god, I didn't mean to roll. I did. I'll take it.
It's okay if you say you're going to take the devil's bargain, you can re-roll it and stuff. Or push.
I just accidentally clicked twice.
That's fine.
Oh god.
I'll
know,
just go with
just
that.
one tick, right?
Just one tick for each of you, right? If you both want to take it. One tick per person who takes the devil's bargain.
What do you think? I'm already taking a lot of clocks here. That's my problem.
I mean, no, the one we've ticked, the only one we've ticked is the one on the left is the good one. So we want that one to fill.
Yeah, these on the left are good. The perimeter,
Oh,
you're trying to fill those up to get past them. The
I
ones,
was wondering why it was filling up. I was
yeah, the ones the ones that are mystery clocks, right? I mean, they're dangers that are building up, but yeah.
Yeah, I say we give it one tick. So one of us.
You can take it. I'll just take the one because I did roll. I don't want to cheat and be like, oh, re-roll.
That's fine.
I mean, that's still a 4 as the highest. That's not too bad.
So what's this risky and standard?
I think it's just risky and standard, right?
Yeah, you guys are definitely up to risky. Yeah.
Boom, 5.
Okay, you get it, but a complication.
I was thinking of coming to save you, Bandy, but now you made me take free stress. I don't know if I'm going to come save you now.
I didn't know.
You did. Yeah, anytime you fuck with the ghost field, you know it's going to hurt. So somehow it hurts me, an Echo, rather than you.
That's not true. It didn't hurt you guys at all last time.
That's true.
You were praising his use of the ghost at field last time.
I was pissed. I was still angry with him, but it's
All right, and we'll take the guards once also. But for your complication, I'm going to tick the second one. For your complication, I'm going to tick it twice.
Oh god.
You guys can resist that.
using.
This is about speed. This is about you. I mean, in line with the roll, right? So basically, prowess.
Resist using fast.
If you want to risk it.
I got 3 dice for that, but I really don't have much stress left to resist. That's the thing.
That's right.
I'm gonna leave it. I'm not gonna resist that. I
don't want to gain trauma
Okay.
right now. So
Yeah.
I want to resist on something useful. Not useful.
gain
This is probably
trauma,
useful.
you're like, once you go up to 9 stress during a thing, you're like fucked, right?
You're out. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
You pass out. You'll come back later, basically.
Or just run away, or
Yeah.
So what happens.
So I ticked it twice. We were at risky. So we ticked all the guards once already because you kind of carried over. You splashed over from the perimeter. But you guys are up on the catwalk and you're moving in. And there are still some guys up there, but not as many. Most of them are moving down the stairs to deal with this ghost somehow. Obviously, Bandy can still do stuff to sap the guards if he'd like. But yeah, it's on you guys still. How do we want to do that? You guys are up on the catwalk, moving toward the place now. You've climbed up a ladder, and you're headed towards the office building. Bandy, you're still down on the floor.
Is he hidden still?
Oh yeah, they're not paying attention to the ghost. Yeah.
Okay.
Or, I mean, they're not paying attention to him. They're paying attention just to that one ghost.
Yeah, this happens all the time.
I want to give Bandy a mean look if he can see me up on the catwalk. I want to give him a very mean look.
Like, shrug. Hiding behind the boxes, ghost, and it's like, ah!
Is the ghost still following us, or is it just sat at the bottom of the ladder screaming? Or is it like traveling up the ladder, just screaming as we run? Or
It's just standing there now, screaming, and raging and frothing. And it doesn't look like the shape of an old man anymore. It's sort of like grown and flamed in different directions, and it's kind of just this cloud of fury. But you still hear this voice crying out from it. And the two of you can see that mist still moving in, creeping in. The two of you don't see it as clearly. It's sort of translucent. It looks maybe just like a normal fog cloud, though weird.
But Bandy's seeing it a lot more, I guess.
Yeah. Bandy, you can see it growing and swelling as all of these spirits are filling in the place. Yeah, what do you guys got to do next? You got 3 more ticks on this guard clock.
Well, I mean, at this point, I feel like if we were trying to be stealthy, it's really not going too well for us because of what just happened.
Well, you two are still everybody's still entirely unseen. It's just that spirit who's seen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then, assuming everyone else is running around, I think we should just fit in with that and just keep running across these catwalks towards the Medjool office at the end of this warehouse. Because I mean, they're not going to be dealing with this ghost for long, and then everyone's going to be in full like alert mode right now. That's the thing.
Yeah.
We've got to take the initiative, if you will.
Yeah, and so the catwalk like comes down, right, and it moves in toward the sides of this building, where you would go inside. There are still some dudes like posted up inside the building, looking down, like 1 or 2. What are you looking to do, Bingo, to get past these last few guards?
I mean, is it really that bad to just kill him at this point? I mean, he's a little bit spooked from this ghost. He's kind of just like running as much towards the objective as he is, getting away from the screaming ghost because he's,
Yeah, it's like it's how many guys?
It's like 2, 3. It's not very many.
I mean, could I just barge past them and just like push them off the catwalk? And, maybe they just fall a little bit, and maybe I didn't kill them. They just splattered on the ground a little bit. I mean, their spirits can't be like, well, I mean, I guess I got pushed by this guy, but I mean, they're not going to tell that deal. That's just an accident.
Are you trying to kill him by toss him off?
I'm trying to get him out of my way.
Maybe we toss him into a convenient pile of garbage.
I don't think Bingo cares too much if they, maybe they break their spines or whatever.
I don't think we're like trying to kill them.
But it might happen.
We're trying to knock them unconscious.
Okay. And
We're
so, I mean, are you just running at them like?
You know how like a rugby player, or I guess what do you have at American football? You just like put forward and just kind of pitch them off the side.
Okay, but you're not trying to be stealthy about it. Are you trying to be quick and brutal, or like stealthy?
Quick and brutal sounds good.
So,
I mean, there's a ghost screaming and a mist in the place. I mean,
okay. What are you rolling there? Bingo.
I mean, it's prowl or skirmish, right?
Yeah, it seems pretty skirmishy.
Yeah, I'll roll skirmish then.
Okay.
It's risky,
Can
right?
I help? Oh wait, no, I have to mark a stress to help. You're on your own.
You can help me if you want.
We could do it as another group action. The thing is that there are like 3 of them, so him against 3 guys would reduce his effect, but the both of you against them, if you could toss in, if we do it either as a group action or if you throw in a stress to help Echo, that'll bring his effect up.
Group action or help? Group action or help? I'm getting pretty close. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. Yeah.
And if I used a fine weapon, would that help at all?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'll increase your effect. Yeah.
All right. Well, I will mark a fine heavy weapon then. That should help out.
Fucking fine sledgehammer.
I think just like a big old like pole arm, like a glaive or a pike or a hammer would work, and just like bash him off the side of it.
Cool.
That'd work.
Fuck it, I'll help. That's the.
That's
wait,
fine.
no, I won't. No, I won't. Roll group action.
Okay.
Okay, I'll lead it this time because it makes sense.
So, we're rolling a skirmish on a group action.
Although I think is he allowed to lower prowl on that, because prowl is like a ambush with close violence.
Yeah. So that was the thing I was asking you. Are you trying to be like quick and brutal? That would be like skirmish. Or are you trying to like come up on this guy unawares while he's distracted and just knock him out cold before he knows what's going on?
I mean, does everyone have to roll the same action on a group action?
Yes.
Okay.
Then we'll roll prowl.
Well, I have
we'll
0 skirmish.
We'll do it silently. I've got good prowl, so I guess we'll just bash these guys.
Okay, so you want to be unnoticed more than.
Yeah, I think maybe
Yeah.
he's sneaking up the catwalk. I'm fucking like I'm Assassin's Creeding around the edge. You know what I'm like hanging off the
Sure.
side of the catwalk. Yeah.
Okay, and a devil's bargain.
Ooh, I'm waiting to hear this. I take the second clock. I don't know. the second mystery clock.
I've just got one tick on that. I don't want to tick that over with devil's bargains. I'd rather your roll do that. But I'll take 2 ticks on this. I'll take a tick on this spirit clock.
Each.
I'm sorry, the top clock. It's not called spirit clock. You don't.
Yeah, we'd already assumed. How about just one of us takes it, Echo?
All right. Who has the better? Well, I probably.
We've both got the same prowl.
Okay, cool.
I'll just take it then. I mean, it doesn't really matter who does it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
So just
Okay.
one.
One of us.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
I did not help myself. Well, I've got 1 stress from that. You gotta do a good job.
Oh my god. Oh my.
You know who just took
Give
2
me-
stress? You know who now has max stress and is now taken out of the game?
Oh, bingo. Bingo.
Yeah.
Bingo.
Oh, the catwalk collapses and you just fucking fall.
Bingo. Bingo.
It can't handle the weight of 4 people at once, apparently.
I'm so... it's not like 1 more I'm at now. I'm out. That's it. I'm just straight up. I'm straight up gone.
So you're moving around, bingo.
Why'd you take 2 stress?
Because I'm leading the group action,
Yeah.
aren't I?
For everybody who fails, he takes 1 stress.
Oh, but only one person failed.
No, both of us failed.
Let me make sure about that. Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe you don't mark stress for your own failure. Each PC who's involved takes an action roll, and the team counts the single best
All right.
result.
Right.
However, the character leading the group action takes 1 stress for each PC that rolled 1 to 3 on their result. Yeah, no, you take 1 for yourself
yeah.
also.
I'm done.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fuck. Oh, man.
Okay.
That's really annoying.
We're moving into a desperate situation. I'm going to tick this final clock. The final clock, I will now reveal its title for you guys. It is called Trap. It's a trap. Baszo's the one who got the letter, by the way. Yeah, you come running around. And bingo, you're coming up on this guy, right? You've got him dead to rights. And you're just going to whack him. He's going to be gone. Nobody's going to notice. And Echo on your guy also. You're moving around and you've got him. They're both outside on the catwalk and they're looking down. The 3 others that were with them are up there like circling around this ghost thinking about what to deal with it. And you guys are creeping up on these dudes. When the door... you hear doors and footsteps open. No. Yeah, this is what happens. You hear bells. Bing, bing. Spirit bells
Go.
going off.
Just so you know, I was carrying both spirit bottles in case you wanted to do anything with that.
Wait, both.
Well,
the empty one.
yeah, 1 full and 1 empty. Yeah.
I thought we brought the demon with us. I was like, what?
If we had, it would be real bad.
Yeah, you hear spirit bells. And as you're moving up, to grab this guy, the both of you feel something terrible come up over you. Oh, that's what it is. This is way better. You're moving up to hit this guy, and he just sort of like stands up straight, and both of them like snap up straight, and their heads like whip around and look at you, right? And their eyes are just these black, empty orbs. And he opens his mouth, and his teeth are black, and sort of dripping with, some kind of ooze. And he like hisses at you. And you feel your blood freeze, right? And you sort of stumble and fall. Bingo. And you hit the ground. Still gripped by the terror of this thing.
Damn.
So you're going to go traumatic.
Okay, so I'm out. Do I mark harm or stress or anything like that, or what, am I just is that it? Just out?
Let's see. You took the stress for the group action. Yeah, you're going to be harmed for the fall.
There's no way I could reduce that too. Damn. Oh well.
Yeah, we're going to give you level 2 harm. This is going to be called... let's see, you had fear before?
I didn't take the fear, in fact.
Oh, you
I
didn't?
reduced it. That's why I'm stressed right now.
Right. So you reduced the fear to nothing. So this would be level 2 harm for... what's it going to be called? Haunted. Yeah, haunted. Yeah, you're haunted.
Okay. That's not good.
It's not good. It's a bad
So that's -1 dice to everything.
Yeah. I mean, you can fix your harm downtime and stuff, but yeah.
It's going to take a long time.
For you, Echo, the same thing is this figure looks at you with terror in its eyes. Yeah, not sure what's going on here. You aren't. And Bandy, who might know something, but he's separated. But yeah, looks at you, and his eyes are black orbs, and teeth are blackened and horrible looking as he sort of hisses at you, and turns to face you. What do you do, Echo? Also, you're gonna be subject to level 2 harm for terror, or for haunted. You feel something creep into your mind and grip you at your very soul.
Resisting that.
Okay, that is a resolve.
No, so there's no way I'm resisting that.
Oh, you're not going to resist it.
Yeah.
Okay, so this thing, you're still running up on it, right? But it's aware of you. What do? You are in a desperate situation against this creature.
Oh God, what can I do? Let's see. All right, I think it's like whatever the fuck this thing is. I'm just like, and there's now 3 of them, right? So we have against like 3 of them still. So yeah, instead of doing my whole like Assassin's Creed thing, right? I'm like where I'm cling to like the side of like the catwalk, right? I was gonna like Assassin's Creed them. Instead of that, I'm gonna go because the catwalk probably has like big enough like metal bar. I mentioned it has like big enough like metal grill, right? Where I can grab on like onto underneath of it like monkey bars and just like fucking like swing around underneath it and like pull myself up where the door is and like quickly get into the thing ahead of them.
Okay, you're just gonna leap around and get around this thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're desperate. Yeah. I mean, you're looking at limited effect. You might be able to get around this thing, but evading this thing, yeah, that'll be just right behind you at that point. You can push yourself still. It seems like you're going for prowess. Is that right? I mean, prowl. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
it's a
going
prowl.
for a prowl, desperate, limited. You can push yourself for effect if you have an item that'll help you with this. You could pull that out now.
Oh, yeah, I have my light climbing gear. I think that'll definitely help.
Is it fine?
Oh no, it's not fine.
Yeah, that won't really increase your effect. Devil's Bargain. Man, jeepers. What do I do at this stage for Devil's Bargain? I'll take heat if you want to give me a heat for the crew.
Isn't a bad one.
See. Let me just check and see. Let me check, make sure I didn't like accidentally not write something one of my special objects down. Where are those on this sheet?
Just a question. I'm sorry. Could I have marked armor to not suffer that harm? Oh, why it's haunted? It wouldn't make any sense. You're right.
Yeah, the wisp.
Justin, will Spirit Bane Charm give me like a better effect, or not?
I think so. Yeah.
I thought I fell and taken something like that. I guess.
Yeah, you could use your Spirit Bane Charm to like hold this thing back. What does your Spirit Bane Charm look like?
I think maybe it's like I think maybe what's her face like right like my beggar friend, like she probably like showed me how to like make them when I was a kid, because I was like harassed by ghosts a lot, right?
Yeah.
So it's probably made for, it's probably really like simple. It's probably like a really, it's probably like a it's probably it's probably like a pretty much just like a rune like carved in like an old like a chunk of an old like brick.
Okay. So you've got like
That's what it is.
a stone, a consecrated stone of some kind. Okay. Do you want to mark that heat for the Devil's Bargain to get an extra dice?
Yeah.
And roll it.
Okay. And that's prowl. Risky. It's desperate. And standard effect.
Limited.
Oh, what doesn't the Spirit Bane Charm?
Oh, right, Spirit Bane Charm. So standard, yeah.
Yeah. Bonus dice 1. Submit. Ah, fuck!
Wow.
Ah!
How many ones and threes have
We are rolling pretty badly.
Well, time to get the fuck out. That was
Wow.
Well, that's bad. That's bad.
All Bandy's fault.
Yeah. Ugh.
Ooh.
Oh, right. I just want to point out, actually, it's a 2 because I have -1 dice.
Ooh.
Doesn't matter, I don't think.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, but yeah.
I'm gonna let you think about this. We're gonna take our break. You go to run, and this thing, it just moves in a blur, and it grabs you, right? And grabs you around the throat before you even see it moving. And it draws you up toward it. I don't know, you tell me, Lorbog, do you want spooky or gross?
It's spooky.
Okay, you wear the spooky. And as it grabs you around the throat, it pulls you toward it, and you're struggling with it, trying to like hit it off of you, but this thing is overpowering. And it just like forces you down, right? Sort of in a crouching position, and it towers over you and like peels your eyelids open, forcing them open. as it like looks at you, and you can feel like your life being drained as you're crumpling beneath this thing's gaze. You're going to take level 3 harm, and I think we see your eyes turning sort of dark and becoming black orbs like this thing. So you're going to look at level 3 harm for tainted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can resist it with
I
resolve
can.
again.
I can.
But
no,
much stress you have left?
What does like level 3 harm do?
level 3 harm makes you unable to take any action unless you A, push yourself, or B, get help. You can reduce this with a resistance, with a resolve. It's going to reduce it down to level 2 harm. You can only reduce this so much.
Yeah. Okay.
But you'd be able to still take actions at level 2 harm.
Let's see. I don't know, guys. Do I like? Do I take the harm? Do I take level 3 harm and then just push myself to get the fuck out of here, or do I try to resist, and then maybe.
Let's take our break as you think about that, and we'll come back in 5 minutes once you've had a chance to consider your options.
I would use all those dice to kill Mandy for setting a ghost on.
All right, 5
and
minutes.
making me take a trillion stress in 5 seconds.